This vandals strike again in York County. Neighbors believe someone threw stones at this van. That's what they say did this damage. But that's just part of it. Someone's also tagging businesses and other property with graffiti. 13 News Now reporter Nico Clements went to York County to find out what's being done.
Vandals targeting York County once again, this time shattering glass windows on this car in the Seaford area and at a home on Old York Hampton Highway. York-Poquoson Sheriff's deputies say in both cases someone used a small marble or pebble to break through the glass.
He said somebody just busted his window out.
Carl Duncan lives next door to the home that had its window cracked. He says he also found a marble in his driveway.
I thought it was something the kids dropped and I just threw it in the trash can.
But after talking to his neighbor, he knew it might be evidence.
When I found out he found one, I went and got that one. We gave both of them to the deputy sheriff.
But that's not all. Deputies found graffiti painted on the side of the York Square shopping center and on a few of the businesses' windows. You can see business owners try to block out the inappropriate paint.
Well, I don't know what's teenagers, kids, young people, whatever, if they got anything else to do besides that.
Yeah, this is just the latest in a string of vandalism cases in York County, most recently last week.
York-Poquoson Sheriff's deputies are investigating nearly a dozen different reports of vandalism on Crockett Road just from last week. Spray paint and graffiti on street signs, the road, on mailboxes. There were 4 similar cases in April.
I went back over and looked at mine, checked my windows and doors and stuff to be sure I didn't have no damage.
Duncan and his neighbors are trying to figure out who's targeting their neighborhoods.
Just warn your other neighbors and tell them to be on the lookout for something. Yeah. That's about all you can do.
Right now, they're on high alert. In York County, Nico Clements, 13 News Now.